Hello everyone, this is a video for demonstrating the backward slant combination, which is a special stitch used in the Vajra Infinity Scarf. Uh, to make this, I already have a swatch which has rib stitches, and I'm going to do a backward slant combination stitch on 2 rows for you to see how that looks. So to start, I will just make a few rib stitches. I have a separate video for that if you want to see how to make this stitch, make the rib stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 rib stitches. And now I'm going to do a backward slant combination. So for that, you need to pick the next 2 stitches in a twisted way. So it's like you have to insert your hook from the other side into both of these stitches. So I do this and this. I pick both those stitches up together using my hook, yarn over, and pull through both of them. So you see that there is a little bit of a slant towards your working hand, and now this created a decrease. We turned 2 stitches into 1. So now to maintain the stitch count, I'm going to do a back loop increase. So you have to find the back loop of the stitch of the second stitch. So this was my second stitch. I have to find the back loop of that. So that is here, this one. So I'm gonna insert my hook in this, yarn over and pull through. So you can see that we have a backward slant, a slant towards your working hand, towards your hook hand, and there is an increase, so that maintains the stitch count. So 2 stitches here and 2 stitches here. I'm going to make rib stitches all the way to the end. And the last stitch is made by picking the 2 vertical bars of the last stitch from the previous row, yarn over, pull through, and this is how it looks. So I'm going to now cast off by making the reverse pass. So this is like any other, where you start with a chain and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops all the way. So here you can see that backward slant. Now I'm going to do one more of these. So I'm going to start with the rib stitch again. And this time there will be 2. And so now I want to combine both of these to continue that slant upwards. So I'm going to make a simple stitch. So this will be a lone simple stitch. So if you see in my pattern notes, I say that a lone simple stitch will always sit on top of a lone simple stitch. So this is what it is. We will not make a twisted stitch here. Instead, we will do a decrease, a twisted decrease. So I will pick the next 2 stitches from the other side, yarn over, pull through. So here you can see that we continued the previous backward loop increase. So now we have backward slant combination, and now we will do a back loop increase to maintain that stitch count. So here is the back loop of the second stitch and insert our hook here. This gets a little hard sometimes. Yarn over, pull through, and there you go. Now this is a lone stitch. It sits on top of a twisted stitch, so I'm going to make a twisted stitch here, and I'm going to complete the row with rib stitches. Again, the last stitch is made by inserting your hook, so you pick 2 vertical bars in the end, chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2 across the row. So here it is. This is how it looks. We maintain stitch count. We see that this slant continues, and if you make your next row, that will work out just the same as the first one we created here. So your rib stitches are aligned now, and you have the slant